Alright, good luck on your run, man.
Thank you. Sorry if I'm on stream right now. I'm just putting it in some Discords. Sorry if I'm on stream right now. I'm just putting it. Alright, so this is we're gonna be doing some Spyro 2 action. Spyro 20%. It's a hell of a run. If you notice, I have two timers on my screen. One is a loadless timer, and one is a RTA timer because we want loadless time. We don't want RTA time because this game loads a lot, and it depends on hardware whether it loads faster. So, we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. So, Spyro 2 is a bit different than the other two, Spyro 1 and 3, where in Spyro 1 and 2 you start, in Spyro 2 you start in a level, not in a homeworld. So the first level we're going to start with is Glimmer. We're going to just run to the left to skip past talking to Pogo, because we don't want to talk to Pogo. Obviously, one of the main points is collecting gems. So we're going to have to collect 1,700 gems total in this run. First kind of big skip. We don't want to pay money bags to get a bridge, because that's 100 gems. So we're just going to jump on that torch. Get to the end, get this talisman. Thanks to good luck, everybody. So name of the game right now for Spyro 20% is getting talismans. In this game, there's talismans, orbs, gems, obviously. We're not going to collect a single orb. Orbs are slow. We don't want to do that. Screw orbs. Orbs suck. I mean, unless you're doing 40 orb, then you have to, but I only want to collect talismans, because I want to be fast. I'm just going to skip past Alora's talk box, jump over this area, collect some more gems now that we're in Summer Forest, and enter Idle Springs. So like I said, to enter the first boss, which is Crush, we need 6 talismans. To enter Gulp, which is the second boss, we need 14. So that's our goal. Just get every level done as quick as possible, picking up talismans at each of the end of the levels. We also do one speedway in this level, or in this run rather. So this level, you kind of have to kill the like idols, and then that lets the builders break the locks. So it's just doing that and then picking up gems while they're running to it, because we have a lot of downtime. Oh wow, that guy was super late on starting his cycle. Interesting. There's also a couple different variations of this level where people pick up fodder in this level for a later kind of, not manipulation, but just like making sure you get a blue butterfly in the first boss fight so you can tank all the hits. I'm actually going to go for something called Fodder Minute, where I try to get as many fodder as possible. Normally you can get 3. You always get 3, but you can get anywhere up to 3 to 8. So we're going to try to get 3 to 8. Yeah, like I said, just talismans. That's the point. We just want talismans. So we only need 1,700 gems. So we're on a good pace. We got 200. Got a bunch more levels left. So something else that's also important is that there's different types of power-ups in Spyro 2. So Spyro 1 is the simplest game. You just have charge, jump, glide. That's all you have. Whereas Spyro 2, you have hover, which is triangle, when you're in the air for long enough. So something that's important, I'll talk about power-ups in a second, sorry, is something called a perfect hover, where we jump as high as possible, we glide at the top of our jump, and then we hover, like we glide for a second, then we hover at the earliest possible thing to get basically like the highest jump we can. So we can do that here, to get on top of that idol, to get up to this area, which we're not supposed to get to. Then we're going to jump over to this gem container. Then we're going to jump up to the end here, normally, and we're going to get to the talisman room. Because it's just simple as that. Bing, bang, boom, in the talisman. But normally you have to kill 11 enemies to get like a power-up gate to shoot you up. But we don't want to do that. That's slow. So now I guess I'll talk about power-ups in a second. Right now, I'm going to go for a wrong warp by entering Glimmer and pausing on the first frame of entering Glimmer and exiting level, and the game is going to look really weird. Okay, we're going to try it one more time. We might try it the whole time, I don't know, we'll see. It's really cool when it happens. So basically I'm trying to enter on the first frame, or I'm trying to pause on the first frame of entering the port. That's the goal here. If we see Glimmer at the bottom and an exit level, it means we got it. I'm actually gonna go for... Fuck! I missed it. I have a roll set up, but I haven't done it in a bit because I've been trying to grind for a world record. The whole point of this, doing this skip here, we want to skip buying the swim power up because we don't want to buy it. We don't want to buy swim. That's 500 gems. That's a lot. So there we go. We got the pause. So now we're going to exit level, and the game is going to look really weird. The game's loading screen is going to be messed. And what the goal here is, or what we're doing, is we're storing a load screen of the Speedway level in this homeworld, which is Ocean Speedway. So hopefully what's going to happen is we're going to be spit out of Ocean Speedway. Please? Okay, we're going to be spit out of Ocean Speedway, which is across the map and past needing to buy the swim power-up. There are some swim levels coming up, Sunny Beach and Aquaria Towers, that we do need swim to 100% them, but good thing we're doing any percent. So Hurricos, first kind of true out of bounds. We're gonna do a perfect hover up here, do a little wall glide to keep our height. Get up to here, turn around, make this cycle. Jump onto this windmill, jump up to this thing, and then we're just gonna glide to the talisman room. You know, just quick out of bounds, bing bang boom, talisman. Oh, look at my time, 4:20, let's go. So yeah, that was the first one. First out of bounds there. Our next kind of level is Sunny Beach. And Sunny Beach is a swimming level. We're supposed to have swim here, obviously, because that's how you're supposed to get to this area. The people didn't think, hey, you can get around this. So we're gonna have to abuse some turtles and the way they work. So the way the turtles work is when you flame them or charge them, they'll start walking, and then after a certain amount of time, I'm also gonna try to get up to this area to get some gems. So when you flame them, they start walking, and then they'll return. They'll try to walk and return to their home position. So we're gonna try to get... No, you got stuck. Get out of that spot. We're gonna stand here, and hopefully Turtle's gonna walk by, push us out of bounds, because the game is like, hey, he's getting squeezed there, let's push him through. So then we just get to the last area of this level, and that just skipped having to buy swim for this level. I messed up, I hit that turtle too much. Turn. So yeah, we just use their home position to push us through the wall to skip buying swim. And now that's our 5th talisman of the run so far. Now we're going into the last talisman before our first boss, which is Aquaria Towers. And Aquaria Towers, another swimming level. That we're gonna do a fun little... It's a pretty quick level, but I think it's really interesting. So we're just gonna collect gems. There's some beefy gems there. 2 5s, 2 10s, and then 3 10s over here. Some beefy gems. So like I said, we still have to get to 1700. So Aquaria Towers cost 400 gems. We have to buy 3 levels in this run, which is Aquaria Towers, Zephyr, and Shady Oasis. And then we also have to buy 1 power-up. So we're gonna run around that guy. We don't want to talk to anyone. We want to talk to people as little as possible. So when you're underwater, the game, even if you don't have swim, the game will let you kind of doggy paddle up to the top. We're gonna get over to here. We're gonna jump. Hopefully I can get on it. It's making me slide off. Oh no. So we're gonna jump on this lingering hitbox of the crest there. And just jump up to the thing. His dialogue there is like, our world is wet again. Thank you for filling our tower back up with water. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to get talismans. I'm trying to go beat Ripto, so he can go to his vacation at Dragon Shores. So now we're entering the first boss. I guess we have to run to Elora, but it's time for our first boss. So like I said earlier, one thing you can do in this fight, we want to tank all of his hits, because otherwise he does like 2 or 3 attacks and then you can hit him, but we just want to tank a hit to get him to move so we can hit him. So you can either, you get a certain amount of sheep or fodder, which are your health, where you get butterflies for Sparks. So Sparks, obviously, like, he is your health indicator. He changes. Okay, that kind of sucks. I only got 3. I didn't get the fodder minute. That's fine. We'll just have to dodge 1 attack. So see, that's why it's slow. If we can just tank the hits, it's much faster. So if you get 7 fodder before entering this fight, you always get at least 3, and every 10th butterfly that's opened, every 10th fodder that's like released, you get a blue butterfly, which gives you a life and a full heal. The full heal is what we really care about, because it lets you tank all the hits. If I get the fodder minute, I end up with usually 4 or 5 sheep, and that lets me tank all the hits, which is nice. But we didn't, so we just had to avoid that one. Yeah, we just run away, and then people that are here from my chat will know this split is called Dumper, because we actually can just go under him, not get hit by anything, and just look at his fat dumper. If any of my subs here, can we get a Branso wagon in the chat? Alright, so again, this game also has lots of cutscenes. Cutscenes pretty much for entering every level that isn't a speedway, and then entering them. So now we're on Autumn Plains. Just gonna quickly go right. Go to Crystal Glacier. This level has a very, very interesting trick called soul duplication. So basically, there's those power-up gates in some levels, like I was saying with Colossus earlier, how we like skipped it. So this one, we're actually gonna activate it. But to activate it, we need 15 kills, 15 enemies killed. But before there's a bridge that we were supposed to buy for 200 gems, but I don't want to buy it because that's 200 gems. I need one of these. I only want. Give me one. No, only one. I need 1 health here, or I guess 2 health. But... So we're gonna kill these guys, but before their bodies despawn, I'm going to go get a save. So I'm going to run here, get a save from Zoe. So I got a save before their bodies despawned. So their souls, their bodies are alive, but I got the souls, but the game is like, their bodies are alive, so their souls are still alive. So those 2 enemies counted for 4 souls. They counted for 5, 6, 7, and 8. So then I'm 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then now we're going to do another little trick called a height cap break. So every level has a height cap, which is as far as you can go, as far as you can fly up. And we're just going to go right past it. We're above it right now. I can show you what it looks like since we're above it. If we try to fly, that's what it looks like. So now I have to kill all these enemies and just release these guys. Hopefully we can, if you hit that bottle while the cutscene goes, you don't take damage from it. So I'll explain. Height cap comes up a little bit later too, which is the big kind of skip to get to the end boss. But the reason why it works is you hold slightly up on the left stick and then you press down on the D-pad for like a second. And what it does is it makes the game think, because you're holding an up input, which is actually makes you go down. It makes the game think you're going down, so there isn't a height cap. Because there isn't like a height cap on the bottom. So it makes the game think that you're going down, which allows you to do this. So we're gonna come up to here, jump up to this wall that we're not really supposed to be able to jump to from there. We're gonna jump over to here to go to Metro Speedway. Normally you have to talk to Allura to get a whirlwind open up. I think it's like 8 orbs that you have to have, but like I said, we don't have orbs. So this is just some fast movement. I'm gonna be quiet just for a second. Oh, I missed that guy. Oh, this is not good. We're back on track. That was pretty bad first section. I normally don't jump that, like one jump where I missed the first or the second guy. I never jump there. I just happen to get a jump. Hopefully we can finish strong. Whoa, what? My flame doesn't want to work today. So this is how to not do the speedway. If you ever want to actually watch me do the speedway well, probably watch my PB, which is currently second place in the world. Watch that. Don't watch that. That was bad. A 101.07 sucks. I routinely get 51s. I got a 49 today, a 49.2. That's really good. The world record, the like IL, is a 42, which is nuts. It's crazy. So yeah, so now I'm gonna kind of, I mentioned it earlier about wall glides, but this is a level where it really shows a wall glide. So wall glide is a PC exclusive where you can turn into a wall and you can either keep your height or gain height. And we're gonna do this just to, instead of running around the entirety of Skelos, we're gonna not jump there because that was a bad jump. We're gonna jump there, get that wall glide, get up to here because we're not supposed to really get here, and just go get the talisman from Glug. The boy. So that's, I think, the quickest run, or the quickest level in this run. So now we're in the mid game right now, getting close to like the end game. We have one more level, then we have to buy a power up. We have to buy climb. There is a way to do this run completely climbless, so you would only need actually 1,200 gems, but it is insanely difficult. So no one has really ever attempted it. Like the one jump in Autumn Plains that you could have to do, someone's put like 1,000 attempts in it and hasn't gotten it once. So we are gonna go for a slight little climbless trick later in the run. Maybe give it a couple tries, but we're not gonna do full climbless, obviously. So similarly to what we did in Aquaria Towers, we're gonna jump on that window and then jump over to the Trouble with the Trolley track. We aren't gonna do the Trouble with the Trolley track though, because that's an orb and that's slow. But we're gonna jump over to this ship. We're gonna kill that guy because otherwise he'll hit us. We have to light these fire. That was really bad. I didn't think the fire was gonna light. We're gonna light these fire and just run around and collect gems. How are my gems looking? We're fine on gems. We're actually slightly over where I normally am. So now we have about 820 gems, 823 I think it was. And we're gonna buy swim. We're gonna buy We're gonna buy climb. We're gonna buy climb for 500 gems, and then we need to get to 800 gems after that. There's a way to do what's called fast climbing. So normally when you climb, you can press like X to jump up, but there's like a little time where you like can't jump. The game like locks you into being on the thing. But if you hold backwards and then jump, like turn your stick forward, you can grab and re-grab it instantly. Oh, Spyro just, never mind. I guess fast climbing doesn't work because Spyro didn't want to grab the ledge. Now we're heading into a very bad level called Scorch. It's actually fine in any percent because we barely do any of it. But for 100% and for 40 orb, it's fine. But just like casually, this level kind of sucks. Just a bunch of cutscenes. The orbs are slow. But there's a lot of gems here, too. So we're going to get up, do their perfect cover. We're going to hit that. We're just going to collect all of these gems. Because, again, beefy gems, and we need some gems. Get that fodder just to be at full health. We're going to turn here, flame that guy because he'll hit us. Come over to here, do a little wall glide, and hit the last flag. So this level, there's buttons for flags. They open doors. This is the third one, which drops down the bridge, which lets us get to the talisman. We just basically skip to the end of the level for that jump. And we just try to avoid these guys because they suck. Alright, 491. We're in a very good spot for gems. Or over, I don't even have to really think about it. I just gotta collect the gems as I go. So you can see the difference in the loadless timer and the RTA timer right now. It's loadless, I'm at 1432 of actual in-game playing time, and RTA I'm over 20 minutes. So imagine that, and you have like a bad not like bad computer, but like you run on like a HDD, sorry, hard drive. Not like a solid state drive or something. So that's why we do it, because it makes it fair. Yo.
Hey, kid.
Interesting. So, somebody followed me, that's what that was. Whoever followed me, thank you. So this is Fractured Hill. It's a pretty interesting level. You basically just have to free these satyrs to open up the talisman room, because you can't get in. RTH roll, let's go. We can skip all these cutscenes, but they're pretty annoying. I mean, the music bangs. But yeah, we just have to free all these. Now we're picking up gems along the way because there's some beefy gems here. Lots of 5s, some 10s. There's like 30 gems in the talisman room alone. I'm gonna kill that guy. Oh, we didn't get that 5, that's fine. We can jump over here and run past that one enemy so he doesn't hit us. And now this is the 6th one, so it's all open. Jump over here. And just run to the talisman room. And then now we're gonna get to the climbless portion of this run. An attempt, at least, at climbless. So, how many talismans we got? I think we have 11? Maybe? We need 14 and there's 3 levels left. I'm gonna attempt climbless. I might not do it. But, so there's also a little... There's a little jump here that there's normally a door to get to this level. So we're gonna jump here and just jump around to get to Magma Cone, because there's a door they have to open with, I think, maybe 10 orbs or something. We don't have it. So this is Magma Cone. We have the climb power up, but we're gonna go for a climbless jump because it looks really cool when you get it. So we're gonna jump over here, jump here, break that bottle, get that fodder, turn around. Oh, we got it first try! Let's fucking go! Holy shit! No, I missed fast climb though! I've never done it first try, but I missed the fast version. Up there's a little area where you land and then you jump to the final ladder. But I can just... No, I'm gonna mess up the backup! I didn't mess up the backup. So that's climbless, when you do climbless first try. That was so funny. So normally you go and climb up to the top and do a different out of bounds jump, but that's funny. That's really funny. So that was the climbless jump. If anyone ever wants to see how good it is, that's how good it is. You can get up there real fast instead of climbing up, doing a wall glide, climbing up a ladder, doing another wall glide, climbing up a ladder, then doing a long jump. That's how it would save like 15, 20, 30 seconds maybe. Probably not 30, but like 15 or 20 seconds probably. And then I messed up the fast version because I was too hype and I hit the wall. So now we're going into a very bad level. Who likes auto-scrollers? So this is Shady Oasis. This level costs 400 gems. By the way, so we're at 260. We're way over. Minimum, you need to enter 224. So we're way over. 36 over. So this is Shorty. Shorty is a thick hippo. And she eats these magic berries that we hit off the trees. And it makes her big, and it makes her break down doors. The big thing with Shorty, though, is Shorty doesn't just walk. If you go too far away from Shorty, she won't continue walking. So you have to there's certain like checkpoints that she has where you have to be beside her, or else she'll not continue walking. So it's an auto-scroller where you have to be conscious of the thing you're auto-scrolling. Kill that enemy. Jump up here. Hit this tree. We're gonna kill. Hopefully Shorty doesn't get stuck. I try to kill that enemy, and Shorty gets stuck on that enemy sometimes. I think we're good though. Oh, I think she got stuck on that enemy a little bit actually. So Shorty, big Shorty. So we're in late game now, by the way. We're almost done. We got one more level, and then Gulp. And then from Gulp, we go to the final boss instantly. The only issue is, I hope level storage goes well. I will explain what level storage is in a minute. We're gonna try for a certain amount of gems, just because it's funny. That hits. No, no, no. Give me these 10. We're at 420 gems, lads. So we're gonna warp. We're gonna use our guidebook, which is exclusive to SRT, to Metro Speedway just as a fast travel, because that's where just outside of that is Zephyr, where our last level is. So we don't want to run from Shady, which is across the map. Takes too much time. Just fast load, or fast warp rather. This is the last thing we need to pay money bags for. So we're slightly over gemmed, especially because I don't have that bottle that we have to get for climb this. So now Zephyr. Zephyr's a very quick level. We're gonna do an out of bounds, straight off the beginning of the level. And then we're gonna break into Corporal Glug. So we're gonna do a wall glide here, get up onto this rock, jump over, make sure we avoid that chicken. It'll hit us. Now we're going to. We don't need to break down that door. We can make this jump. We're gonna run along here. Kill that bird early so we don't have to wait for him. We're going to do another little wall glide up to here. And normally you have to break down this door and it releases the TNT. But if we do a perfect hover, hopefully we can. I need to time this right. Oh. It's in there. Now we can get into Corporal Glug. And he's in there. He's in there before the TNT's broken. And he's just like, here, bud, take the talisman. I know you didn't break me out, but there's a talisman. So now we're in level storage. We've got 14 talismans. The door to Gulp is going to open. So level storage, we're going to attempt to pause the game on the first round of entering Gulp's Overlook, similar to Glimmer. It's going to put us out in front of a speedway. So hopefully it'll be Metro, because that's the one we did. And we're going to try to load that speedway in the background of the game so we can fly and have supercharge. It's very complicated. Okay, we got the pause. I don't know if I'm going to get it, though. Oh, okay, so we got purple screen, so that means Metro Speedway. So now I have to move blindly back into the level. Okay, I'm back in the level, so now I'm going to pause, quit, retry, and skip the cutscene as quick as possible.
What is it, boy? Oh, the ferry. Here you go.
Okay, so hopefully, if there's no timer in the top right-hand corner, it means I got it. And we have to take an intentional death. Okay, so we got it. Got it first try. Let's go. That's so good for getting that first try in a marathon like this. So now we take the intentional death and we let Gulp kill us, because that means he won't move. And now we can fly and supercharge, and this is why this category is so short compared to 40 orb. So you just have to charge into him 10 times. We're going to try to go get the Ripto skill point, and I missed it. So there's Gulp. There's the first 2 homeworlds done. And then normally now, you'd go up to Ripto's door, and he'd be like, hey, or Allura would say, hey, you need 40 orbs, and then you go collect a bunch of orbs, and then you go fight Ripto. But we have 0 orbs, and collecting 40 orbs would take like half an hour onto this run. So what we're going to do, we're going to charge off here. And we have fly, because we technically have a speedway loaded. And we're going to do that height cap break again. Oh, I'm way too low, by the way. We're going to redo that, because I messed up the angle to start it. The reason also why we do this speedway is so then we have a unlimited timer. So there's the height cap. Hopefully that's good. It should be. To break that height cap, so we get over the wall here. And then we just charge down. And we charge into the final boss's trigger. Which is just this hallway. We just get into the hallway. Now we're in the final boss, which is the Ripto.
So we have a $1 donation from Audrey the Titan saying, nice climb with Randy. I want to point out that we are $20 away from hitting $700 on the first day alone, which is insane. I really don't think it'll happen, but if we can make 1K today alone, I can't even imagine how the rest of the event's going to go. So thank you everyone for your donations. They are greatly appreciated. And I'll let you get back to your run.
Yeah, so the first phase we have supercharge, but for this phase we don't. It gets taken away when that cutscene plays. So we collected 2 orbs, so then we can collect a third, and I'm actually going to go for... I'm going to try to get 8 hits with this. I didn't. I'm going to get 6. Oh, I only got 5. So you can, if you get a blue orb, you can get all 8 hits by getting double hits, where he takes the damage but doesn't actually get hit. So now this is the final phase. This is the final phase of Ripto and final phase of any percent. This is just, hopefully we can get him in a certain pattern because now we have fly and fireball. We're gonna try to, he's gonna turn. We're gonna take that bonk, hit him. He's gonna try to turn again. He's gonna try to turn again. So now he's gonna go fly up to around the ring. We're gonna try to get him early here. He's gonna take that hit. Oh, I didn't turn. Oh! No! I thought I hit him! I might, hopefully I don't die. I might be on 0 sparks. There. 24. That is a very good run, and that's time. So, yeah, we just didn't do any orbs, because orbs suck. Yeah, that's Ripto. So now, obviously, we're in Dragon Shores. This isn't part of the run, but we're gonna go to the Tunnel of Love. Get your guesses as to who you think we're gonna come out of the Tunnel of Love with. So 24, that's about a minute and a half off my PB. My PB is a 22:29, and world record is a 22:22. I will get the world record back soon, hopefully. If I can do Climbless first try, I'm getting that world record back like tomorrow. Yeah, let's see who we're getting out of the Tunnel of Love with. Oh, we got a Colossus guy.
As promised.
So there's the coin. Yeah, I guess it would have been like probably like a 16, high 1650 or something. Wait, also the reason why we use low this time is because the in-game timer sucks. It's called the speedrun timer, but it's bad. Yeah, so I guess that's it for me. Thanks everybody for having me. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for everybody for like all the donations. Like we're already at 720. That's fucking sick. Let's go for the kids. Yeah. Have a good night, everybody. I guess I just stop. Yep.